So, hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zu einem Let's Play mit mir, dem Mozart. Und zwar, wir spielen Thomas Was Alone, ein Indie-Jump'n'Run-Spiel. Ich finde, das Spiel hat echt was Neues und was Schönes und deswegen wollte ich das gerne mit euch zusammen zocken. Da würde ich mal sagen, fangen wir gleich mal an.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have.
Allerdings. Okay, das Movement ist relativ selbsterklärend. Links, rechts und springen. Klack. Okay.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
Okay, okay.
1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
Okay, wir können also auch springen mit der W-Taste.
It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Ja, das hat er geschafft.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Okay, so geht's nicht. Wahrscheinlich einfach nur von hier oben hoch.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia.
Oh. Ich bin gerade gestorben. Aber das war, glaube ich, war ein Erfolg.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia. Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Ist da oben noch was? Ne. Okay.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No, too obvious. Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Okay. Um es mal kurz jetzt zusammenzufassen, der Mann erzählt eigentlich die gesamte Story und ich spiele es jetzt eigentlich bloß nebenbei durch. Also es gibt hier nicht wirklich viel zu kommentieren. Prinzipiell sind wir ein Pixel, der versucht, aus seinem Programm zu entkommen oder zumindest sich irgendwie daran zurechtzufinden. Und es wirkt halt alles sehr atmosphärisch und ist so durch Einsamkeit geprägt.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Und wer ist da hoch? Huch. Check.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Armer Thomas. Er ist einsam in seiner eigenen kleinen Welt. Verdammt einsam. Aber irgendwie ist das jeder von uns, oder? So.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Okay, wir können jetzt Charaktere wechseln. Cool. Thomas hat endlich einen Freund gefunden.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful, it's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Okay. Und hier brauchen wir bestimmt wieder unseren Kumpel dafür. Den wir jetzt da hochbringen müssen. Huch. Ich muss sagen, der Soundtrack ist einfach nur absolut genial. Er ist unglaublich schön gemacht, finde ich. Huch.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Okay. Eine Treppe. Das ist jetzt echt cool. Also ich finde das sehr cool gemacht, dass man mit den beiden jetzt so zusammenarbeiten muss.
Great, great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Geschafft.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
Besonders die Tatsache, dass...
Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Was ich gerade sagen wollte ist, ich finde das irgendwie cool, dass jetzt so eine kleine Story zwischen den beiden Pixeln entwickelt. Oder zwischen diesen beiden Blöcken. Das ist... Die Entwickler haben sich wirklich dabei Mühe gegeben, nicht so auf die Grafik zu achten, aber dafür, dass das Spiel eine unglaublich dichte Atmosphäre bekommen hat. Und das ist sehr lobenswert. Besonders in der Zeit, wo Spiele meistens nur auf Grafik oder die Action reduziert werden. Aber wir müssen es erstmal darüber schaffen. Ja. Machen wir das jetzt mal. Und hopp. Geht. Nein. Das ist nicht so schlau. Und jetzt noch den anderen. Geschafft.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness.
Bevor wir hier...
It'll be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot.
Ich würde sagen...
The next portal would split them up. If only for a few levels.
Okay, jetzt hat er hoffentlich mal ausgeredet, denn ich würde jetzt gerne die Folge für diesmal beenden. Ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Bei der zweiten Folge. Bis dann. Ciao. Nochmal kurz die Musik genießen. Na dann. Ciao.